Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered! And today for your Saturday cast, it's gonna be Shuttle versus PerfectMan, a PvP here on Fighting Spirit. Top right hand corner, we have the purple Protoss player. It is Shuttle, under his Smurf name, Babo, and his white tag, which is fairly common for his Smurf names. And in the bottom left, we have the white Protoss player, PerfectMan. Now, this is PerfectMan, who is the Protoss player that gave Jaedong so much trouble when they were in the same clan back in 2012. I think that was the date on those replays. Jaedong versus PerfectMan. I think they've played each other 4 or 5 times on my channel, all long macro ZVP games. And PerfectMan uses Protoss so very, very well in PvZ. So we will see what he does here against Shuttle, an excellent, more well-known Protoss player here on Fighting Spirit. And hit that like button if you're excited for a PvP. I think it's my favorite matchup in Brood War. What is your favorite matchup in Brood War? Let me know in the comments and we can talk about it. Just cast a TBT last week. It was, holy smokes, incredible. 4GG versus Rascal. If you're not a fan of TVT, there are battle cruisers and wraiths and Valkyries and tanks and Goliaths and all sorts of crazy stuff in that game. I don't even... how do I even describe it to you other than it's a holy smokes amazing match you should not miss. So go check it out. Do it for the Falcon. Alright, so both players doing gosh darn the exact same thing. Look at this. Both players getting an assimilator, a pylon, a gateway, and a probe. All at pretty much near the exact same timings here. Yeah, both players going for that gas, both players going for that one gate, obviously. And based on this location, I don't think we're going to go one gate expand. It doesn't seem too safe to do so. If your opponent goes for a really fast singularity charge upgrade style Dragoon attack off one base and you've expanded and you've delayed your range and you have fewer Dragoons than your opponent, you just die. So both players playing extraordinarily safe here in the first couple of minutes. Getting pylons so they don't get supply blocked. I mean, this is as mirror-y as you're going to see a production tab in a mirror matchup. This is crazy on point. 14-14, 17-17, 17-17 APM higher for Shuttle here than it is for PerfectMan, which makes sense. PerfectMan is not a super spammy player for his APM, whereas Shuttle is someone who will play faster. But it doesn't necessarily mean that Shuttle's got this thing won, I'm going to say. This is Zealot. His name is Fred. Fred the Zealot moving out says, "What's up, skeletons? What's up, more skeletons?" I don't know why there are so many skeletons buried in the ground here on Fighting Spirit. I guess maybe it's an old dinosaur ranging area. Dinosaurs used to rule these lands until the Protoss came and murdered them all, and now it's Protossville. Scouting around, trying to find where on earth, you know, the enemy Protoss is, and the answer is not at the top left, that's for sure. On the other side, defending against maybe some early aggression or early scouting is PerfectMan. Is this just another... my goodness to gracious. Yeah, well, actually, no. More gateways on the way here. Yeah, PerfectMan going for a 2-gateway play here. Whereas, it's a 1 gate into a robo out of Shuttle. Man, does he want to go for those drops fast or what? Probably. That's probably what they want. This Zealot just goes home. He's like, well, we've checked the bottom right and the top left, and there's no Protoss there. So obviously it's bottom left, but I don't feel like moving out and getting killed. So we're going to send a Dragoon instead, which has a little bit more escapability. Definitely has more range. And we're going to see some Dragoon versus Dragoon action. There's the Robo now on the way for PerfectMan in about 4 minutes. So I think both players... PvP is so much about drops. It is so much about Storm drops and Reaver drops and maybe Zealot drops and doing sneaky drops into your opponent's base when they're not ready for it. Or even if they're ready for it, it could be hard to deal with a Reaver drop, man. If you're not in position to deal with a Reaver drop, you're going to lose 10 to 15 probes easy on one hit. Look at the saturation levels. This is crazy. They're within 20 workers on 1 base apiece. My goodness. There you go. Shuttle showing up with a couple Dragoons. A 2-to-1 scenario was not fantastic at all. Dragoons trying to reconsolidate their power. There are 4 out for PerfectMan. Because again, he has the extra gateway, so that helps a lot here. And now, yeah, see, this is where... pull out, but now there's a Zealot and another Dragoon, and this is tight. This is a really close match. Yeah, just backing up because these guys aren't part of the battle. Come on, PerfectMan, get up there. Expansion now on the way from PerfectMan. Shuttle seems a bit behind here. Observatory on the way from PerfectMan. Already done here from Shuttle. He can obviously have his observers out for scouting purposes, which is just, it's a great scouting unit is the observer. It's, you know, it can be fast if you have the speed upgrade, but it's cloaked and it detects and it's flying. It's just probably the best detector in the game, I would say, as far as sneaking into an opponent's base and keeping a perfect eye on what they're doing at all times without being detected. Robotic support bay on the way from both players, actually. Look at that. Both players. It looks like they're both going Reavers. Double Reaver drops would be so fun. Do it for us, you guys. Come on. Help us out, friends. Give us a double Reaver drop special for this holiday season. Which, happy holidays to you if you're celebrating Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, or if you don't celebrate because you're an atheist maybe, or if you do celebrate and you're an atheist, whatevs. Just happy holidays, happy end of the year. And I hope you and yours are healthy and safe. We're all doing great at my house, so I appreciate it, but understand that some people are struggling across the world, so best wishes to them. Alright, 9 to 48 supply. Nobody has any kind of an advantage here at all. I guess White, or rather Shuttle, has been probing up pretty hard. He's got a lot more workers, and as a result his army is going to be smaller based on the numbers I'm seeing here, because there's no expansion on the other side. Or rather, oh, I am just reversing these colors, aren't I? Am I colorblind? Maybe I am. Either way, Shuttle one base is going to kill this base. He's going to kill this Nexus. Holy crap, full probe evacuation here. All 26 probes of PerfectMan's. Oh, he may be pulling some out to defend against this. Sure, why not? We can do that. But yeah, there's really no move. You have 2 Dragoons. There's no move for saving this Nexus. Guess who's still just pumping Dragoons back home? Yeah, that's right. Shuttle is. Wow. Shuttle speed is on the way from PerfectMan. He's got his first Reaver out here too. So the Reaver might actually help clear this out and help a reestablishment of the natural base for PerfectMan. Like, this first shot is really important. That was nice, but guess who's here? Oh, he's got his own Reaver! Ah! Oh boy, probe takes that shot. That's probably almost a best case scenario for PerfectMan. Wow, we're on one base apiece at 7 minutes. This is great. Really wants to kill that Shuttle without losing too many Dragoons, because again, he's down in army supply right now. It's not super ideal. That was a good hit too. Good hits. Ooh, expanding now. The longer he can keep this contain up, the better it's gonna be for Shuttle. Big Reaver shot. Oh boy. I don't know if we're getting down this ramp at any point in time, PerfectMan. I love the spread too. Everyone's not clumped together, so one Reaver shot's gonna kill everything. Wow, is he moving? I thought maybe he was gonna move around and maybe try to get some hits off from the backside, but he's just moving on a mission to drop inside Shuttle's base, which I can support. Spotting for the high ground here is an observer, which means this pylon dies, which means we lose a little bit more vision for PerfectMan, which is bad. It is 63 to 57 supply. It's not a massive lead for Shuttle, but when he gets this natural base up, and he's saturating that, and if PerfectMan has not cleared out his own natural, it's going to be sayonara for PerfectMan. Wow, no probe pull. Oh, there it is, but hang on. Down to 20! Down to 17! Oh my gosh! Oh, down to 13! Oh! This is one of the most efficient Reaver drops in the history of StarCraft Brood War. I cannot believe this Reaver has as many kills as he does. He's completely shutting down Shuttle's entire economy, and there's nothing back home to defend at all. Sure, I'll kill one probe for a Scarab shot. Why not? Shuttle was massively up. Like, massively up. And now he happens to be really far down in economy. Yes, he still has the contain up on PerfectMan's natural, which is great. Good grief. Oh, also, you might have noticed, I am casting this in 1440p, which first Brood War cast on the channel in 1440p. Hooray! I ended up getting a 1440p monitor for myself for Christmas, so that's what I'm enjoying this holiday season. Reaver shots, Reaver shots. So those of you who are watching on 1440 monitors or higher resolution televisions, You're welcome. Merry Christmas to you, too. Oh, shuttle down. Okay, but damage done, man. Damage done. Yeah, I think he just cleared out his natural base. I think PerfectMan can get out of here. Dude, this Dragoon is causing all of the problems. Is he in hold? Dragoons and ramps, man. Dragoons and stairs. Not a good time. So the good news for Shuttle is he still has his Nexus. He's down to 15 probes, which is abysmal. But he has a second base, which PerfectMan's going to try to expand here, but he only has 300 minerals. It's going to be a minute before he can start that thing. So despite all the damage that Shuttle has taken here, he's still got a really nice Dragoon army. What are the upgrades on these guys? Anything? No, it's usually not many upgrades in the first 10-15 minutes of PvP. It's not the style of the time. You know what I mean. Yeah, man. 29 to 21. Maybe it's not. My gosh, is PerfectMan gonna let Shuttle back into this thing? Is Shuttle an insanely good... Oh, StarCraft player? Yes, but he just lost 4 Dragoons to a single Reaver hit. Okay, this is a great PvP. This is a ton. An absolute metric ton of fun for PvP. I'm enjoying this immensely. I cannot believe how efficient that Reaver was. I wish I could have gotten a kill count on it, but it had to be at least 20, probably 20 total kills before that first Reaver died. A double Reaver play here out of the Shuttle, which taken some shots already, probably in the middle of the map. Wow. All right, defensive Reaver presence, which PerfectMan does not like that at all. He needs his own guys to come reinforce. More Dragoons moving on out, and it's 29 to 30. Like, Shuttle has completely recovered from the damage taken from that incredibly debilitating Reaver drop. But okay, taking free Reaver shots are not going to help anything. Okay, so we're just going to Reaver shot across the map here. And the Reavers from PerfectMan seem to be doing all right for themselves. They're getting some big-time hits off, but eventually do get cleaned out by a Defender's Advantage Reaver here from Shuttle. Oh, it does get wiped out, though, by enemy Suicide Dragoons. And Shuttle holds. He holds. And now he's up 33 to 30 workers. This is... what an absolutely disgustingly incredible comeback from Shuttle. I am over the moon with how much he's been able to recover from what... like, a lesser player, I think just GG's out there. It's just like, well, that's it. I'm done. I lost 15 to 17 probes at the 8-minute mark of the game. It's not happening. But no, he just kept producing probes off of his 2 bases. And he's fine. He's reset the whole game. It's incredibly close. So I guess, I don't know, PerfectMan, what he did is allowed himself to pull up even 2. He's on 2 bases. He's on a pretty darn giant Dragoon army for this stage of the game. And by that I mean we're at 60 supply at 13 minutes. I mean, this has been incredibly just back and forth from both sides. More Reavers in production here from PerfectMan. We got another one waddling out. Do they literally reach out and claw the ground and pull themselves forward? Is that how Reavers move? You'd think they'd have wheels or something. But it really seems like this reaches out, claws the ground, and pulls the body forward. It would lore-wise explain why they're so slow. It's an incredibly slow method of transport. Well, movement, I guess, not necessarily transport. I see you, the only observer who knew me. Now your eyes see through me. Finish that song lyric. I think I've done that on a cast recently, but whatever, we're good. We're here. We're having fun anyway. Okay. So Shuttle Reaver drop coming in from PerfectMan. He's going to drop the... drop the Zealot first. Okay, all right. That was okay. A couple hits did get in there, but nothing major to the probe count, I don't think. Still at 40 workers here is Shuttle. He's fine. The question is, who's going to take a third base first? I'm assuming this guy is thinking about it right side. Storm's on the way from PerfectMan. And still really far away from that tech here, as the Citadel of Adun is just now finishing from Shuttle. So Storm's going to be really, really nice. And Storm's just a good unit. It hits so hard. It's going to help engagements like these go a lot better for PerfectMan in the future. Some really nice Scarab hits today, by the way. In case you were wondering and hadn't been watching too closely, there have been so many really solid Reaver hits just right in the middle of Dragoon clumps. And just, ugh. Just a visceral reaction to that. Shuttle's not one to sit at home for too long, obviously. He's moving out. We're still at 0-0 upgrades because it's a PvP. Oh, is he dodging? Storm is done. Storm is done. Alert, alert, alert. Shuttle, storm is done. That was a 1-2 hit. Are we dodging? We're dodging Scarab hits with shuttles here, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we are in the year of 2020, is shuttle dodging Scarab hits. This is beautiful play from both players. PerfectMan and Shuttle killing it. Hey, is there a third base over here? Thank goodness for that. There's not. Wonderful. Although it may be bad because I wanted to kill it. But that means, okay, I could take a third. I think I'll be all right. He's going to throw up some safety pylons here for vision for drops that come from this direction. And then set up his own third base. I think PerfectMan needs to take a third as well. I love this. Oh, storm drop attempt, but be careful. Oh, no. Gosh, get out. Okay, all right. Shuttle, just bad luck, man. Just really, really bad luck there. Although maybe we're just setting up Dragoons in these positions to watch for drops. So he was, you know, he knew there was a Reaver with shuttles on the other side. Or at least a shuttle with something on the other side, and took precautions at that point. It's just like, you know what? That Dragoon can't kill me before I get it through here and possibly unload, but check this action out. Okay. This is where you almost need a recall. You're like, where are my arbiters? You don't have arbiter tech yet. Where's my recall ability? We don't have that yet. High Templar does get a storm off! 32 workers remaining for shield. The number of workers killed by PerfectMan today is just through the roof. DT wanders into Detectionville and gets blocked inside and killed. That sucks. Where's your third base? Here, maybe? Nope. Left side. Alright, that's fine. It's further away from Shuttle, probably safer. Once again, just behind on the expansion department is the problem. Shuttle's been ahead on base count, but by golly, he's lost so many probes, but he just keeps remaking them. He's fine, everybody. He's at 36 workers already. He's got 3 nexuses, constantly pumping. There you go. Pumping probes. Pumping pro. Alright, maybe not. That's not happening at all. But yeah, he's recovering from the damage taken. I wish we had a workers killed count in this game. An official one, but maybe somebody can do the work for me and put it in the comments and I'll pin it, because this has been so much damage. But Shuttle doesn't care. He's got a bigger army. He's got just as many workers. He's got a faster third base. He's got +1 attack, where PerfectMan does not. But Storm is out for PerfectMan, so that's an advantage he has. And actually, yeah, Shuttle not quite liking what he's seeing here is going to back out a little bit. Taking some of that Psionic Storm to the face. You know, as you do. Man, this is a good PvP. I am over the moon about this one. Yeah, man, PerfectMan is here. I'm not going to say he's unopposed, but Reaver shots, Storms dropping all over the place. Archon's in the mix here, too. Storm's coming in from Shuttle now, and PerfectMan may have overextended a bit. That said, he is killing a lot up here. This Archon doing work, does finally get sniped down. It's 75 to 78 total supply. It's just even Steven right now. 38 to 42 workers. PerfectMan has a bit of a probe lead, but it's not enough to make a huge difference. Both players just making more storm. It reminds me of fastest map in a way, because drops are how you win games in fastest map, and drops are how you win games in PvP. Although I will point out, Shuttle hasn't really successfully dropped anything. He hasn't successfully dropped a base. He hasn't killed many probes for PerfectMan. And he's killed many, but he's even. So it just goes to show how good Shuttle is. Okay, good. Great pull. Where's your storm? Oh, he didn't get a storm off. Was he microing something else at the time? I don't know. I assume that High Templar had enough energy for storm. For it to not get a storm off before it died, it's not like I got instantly sniped. It was hanging around for a little bit. Man, place your bets. Do you have to put your bets on Shuttle here just because he's taken so much damage economically and he's still doing great? He's up. He's up 35 supply. He's up 35 supply on PerfectMan right now. He's got better upgrades, right? He's got the +1. Okay, +1 is now done. Actually, did +2 just finish? No. He's starting +2 late, considering he's had +1 for as long as he has. Strange. Strange things are happening. Oh, he's like, hey, Falcon, shut up. You don't think I drop? My name is Shuttle, fool. I'll drop all over PerfectMan and make him cry into his soup. Does PerfectMan eat soup? He probably does. Everybody eats some kind of soup, right? Probe count 42 prior to this. And cool shot. 34. So that was an 8 probe kill drop. Is that 8? Math is hard. I think it was 8. That's not happening. I like how it explodes when it's under construction, when the merging is happening and not yet complete. Yeah, it's 30 supply. It's 30 supply up for Shuttle here. He just has more stuff. What is this dark magic? How has he done this? PerfectMan's been spending his money. Like, if he was floating 5,000 minerals, I'd be like, okay, that explains a lot. PerfectMan's macro is not very good. But PerfectMan has been on more workers on average compared to Shuttle this entire game, I think. But Shuttle just has enough to throw a million speed lots into this base and wipe it out, while simultaneously threatening the front. Shuttle has just done some kind of ninjutsu here in this PvP that I don't understand. I do not feel any shame in saying that either, because for him to lose as many probes as he did today, and just be up 40 supply on his opponent at 23 minutes, that's it. Like, you can't simultaneously defend that base and defend your front door. That Nexus is dead, and with that, that is your death sentence, PerfectMan. Yeah, maybe it would seem that Shuttle's PvP is probably better than PerfectMan's PvZ. Maybe. Or at least PerfectMan's PvP, if we're going to be fair. Yeah, just heavy base. La, 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 la. It's 40 to 18 workers right now. Complete role reversal! Yeah, Shuttle's like, hey, why don't you come out and meet me on the field of battle? I'm not going to attack into your choke. How's that sound? Right, well, what does PerfectMan have going for us here today? The answer is some Reavers. Boy, is he getting stormed, though. I don't know. God, if he could win this decisively, which no, he can't. No. He's down to 43 supply, 24 minutes. His enemy is at 107. Try and do some fancy stutter stepping with his +2 attack, but guess what? The enemy's on +2 attack as well. And it looks, I mean, it's 3 times the supply. There's your GG. PerfectMan taps out, and Shuttle is your victor there in 24 minutes and 29 seconds in an absolutely ridiculous. Oh, ridiculous PvP. That was a ton of fun. Again, workers killed today by PerfectMan was probably 30. And Shuttle did not care. He rebuilt. He won battles. He got his third base up before PerfectMan did. He got his upgrades faster than PerfectMan did. And then he just had more stuff. He just had more stuff ready to go. More production. Hitting his cycles all the time. Great micro. Got his own storm eventually. His Reaver shots were good. And Shuttle just outclassing PerfectMan here. I can't... Like, if it was an even match and one player ended up losing that many workers, do you think the player that lost all those probes would win the game? I don't think so. I really don't. Crikey. All right. Well, guess where we are? We are at the score screen. So again, hope you enjoyed your first 1440p cast on the channel. Does it really matter for Brood War? Tell me in the comments if it matters, because I don't know enough. I'm a computer person, but not like heavy into graphics. 144,000 points there from Shuttle, 134 for PerfectMan. About even on units, maybe 5,000 more point total there for Shuttle. Buildings is negligible, but look at this. More gas mined, more minerals mined, and more total spent despite losing so many probes. So I guess there goes my theory that PerfectMan had more workers on average in the game than Shuttle did. That can't be the case if these are the numbers. So, Shuttle, just there's a reason you clicked on this, right? It's because Shuttle, probably not for PerfectMan, although PerfectMan is a great player indeed. But yeah, Shuttle fans happy today. All right, cool. Well, that's going to be it from me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.